Lift T, elevating your business English and soft skills for professional success.
Most of us know this feeling. You wake up, go to work, put in your hours, and collect a paycheck. It is a direct trade, your time for their money. Then you take some of that money and put it in a glass jar or a savings account for safekeeping. But there is a catch. Money sitting quietly in a jar does not do anything. It just waits. What if you looked at your money differently? Imagine if every dollar you saved was actually an employee. Instead of letting them sleep in a jar, you could send them out to the world to work for you, even while you are asleep. Learning how to guide those dollar workers is a skill anyone can pick up. It is the art of being a great leader for your savings. You do not need to be a math genius or an economist. You just need to learn how to be a good boss to your money. When you decide to hire your money and send it to work, you are investing. One of the most common jobs you can give your money is sending it to work at a business. You do this when you buy what are called stocks. Think of a stock as a tiny ownership slice of a company. When you buy one, you become a part owner of that business, and your money starts helping that company grow. This photo shows a historical stock exchange. For decades, rooms exactly like this were where people gathered to trade those ownership slices and decide which businesses were worth hiring their money into. Think about a business whose products you use every day. If you had bought a slice of Apple back when they released this original Macintosh computer, your dollars would have been on the payroll at the company ever since. As the company sold more computers and became a success over the decades, your ownership slice became much more valuable. Sometimes a company will offer the chance to make a lot of money very quickly. Imagine an operation like drilling for oil in the middle of a stormy ocean. The potential reward for your money is huge. But because the work is difficult and unpredictable, sending your dollars to work there is a dangerous assignment. This is called risk. It means there is a real chance the project fails, the company goes under, and the dollars you sent to work there are lost. A good boss accepts some uncertainty, but sending your entire team to the same dangerous job is a bad management strategy. So how do you protect your team from a single bad event? You divide them up. You make sure your money workers are spread out across many types of jobs. This chart shows the benefit of splitting your team. Instead of putting everyone in one place, you send workers to technology, energy, and food companies. If the energy business fails and its slice shrinks, your other workers stay safe, keeping your overall team stable. Spreading your workers out this way ensures that a single storm in one part of the world won't wipe out your entire financial garden. Once you have your teams spread out safely, they need one final ingredient to succeed: time. This graph shows what happens over the years. The line stays relatively flat at first, but then it curves upward dramatically. This happens because the money your workers earn can actually start hiring new helpers. Eventually, those helpers hire their own helpers. All of that extra money generated over the decades is what we call profit. This ticker in Times Square is like a scoreboard for how the world's biggest companies are doing. When it hit this historic 10,000 mark, it proved that over the long run, the value of those ownership slices tends to climb. Bosses who kept their workers hired through the ups and downs saw their original team multiply. You do not need a fortune to start. You just need to hire a few dollars, send them to work, and be consistent. By learning to invest, you are stepping into your role as a boss. You are letting time and a smart strategy do the hard work, so eventually, you don't have to.